Mhm. Declaration, right. And another declaration, oh. And then the order for protection, yes. And then I'm guessing that this declaration, yes, was that you had served me on Guam a protection order, yes. Now it could be, okay, that when you really think about it, each and every one of these docketed entries of the Superior Court case summary of the state of Washington, yes, they were not allowed to happen. It's against the law, every entry of the Superior Court case summary. And I'm going to sue you, yes, for docketing any court hearing without jurisdiction or subject matter jurisdiction. Yes. Now, you decided, right, that you do this anyway, without any of the rules, right, without any of the requirements of law, right, without any of the protections of due process, yes, without any legal authority of law, you are going to keep me from my sons. Now, oh, look at here. Motion hearing, petition action for renewal of the order for protection. The reason for the renewal of the order for protection was what? He broke the protection order. That's what I remember reading. Yes. The allegation that I had violated the restraint provisions of the protection order. Yes. When I called Healthy Families of Clallam County, which approximately, well, the 31st, it would have been closer to 26 or 27 days before that. Yeah. And asked them if they had gotten the documentation from Guam, from the Attorney General's office, that I had done my 7 hours of parenting classes, the conditions of diversion, the evaluation from the evaluators, and that I should reconcile with my wife and kids. Instead, they decided to help Heidi file for a dissolution of marriage. Now let's look at that. Oh, dissolution of marriage. Oh, it's different than a divorce. We learned that yesterday, didn't we? Yes, yes, we did. Same Judge Ken Williams, yes, allows Heidi to petition for dissolution of marriage 20 days after I had called Healthy Families of Clallam County. And then you served me the dissolution of marriage at the same time as arresting me. Yes. You put me in jail. Pooch, you docket me as a district court case. Yes. For the allegation of violating the protection order that you did not have an arrest. Now, Brent Baston decides to reissue it because of the allegation. I was not proven guilty. Yes. All it did was that the sheriff's department had arrested me. Yes, and 1 week after my wife filed for dissolution of marriage, you decided to reissue it. Now, was that based upon the court record of the arrest that took place on Guam? Or was it the new allegation that I had violated the protection order without an actual verdict of the jury? Now, there is what's known as innocent until proven guilty. Yes, but you went ahead and reissued it. Now, I was found not guilty. Judge Porter was the judge of the district court jury trial. Now, when I was found not guilty, approximately July 24th of 2012, yes, this record from the Department of Law of the Superior Court of Guam, each and every docketed entry was sealed, no longer available to anyone other than Guamanian law enforcement or federal agencies to review, not necessarily use. They might want to look at it to see exactly what happened. Appellate court review could happen. Now, the arrest was sealed on July 11th of 2012. Yes, because it came before the honorable judge on July 11th of 2012. Yes, and it was actually signed on July 11th of 2012. Yes, and then there was some due process necessary for the court clerk to actually Effect, yes, the sealing of each and every of the docketed entries of the Department of Guam's law, yes, as well as the sealing, yes, of the actual police report. Now, I've informed you, yes, that when you issued this dissolution of marriage, it was not only in bad faith, yes, my wife had me set up to be arrested when I had a legitimate right concern, as healthy family was the fiduciary responsibility. Now, you arrested me. This court commissioner had no jurisdiction of law to reissue the protection order that was issued without any jurisdiction of law because there was no protections to myself. Now, Judge Kniebs did not have jurisdiction of law. Judge Porter would have had jurisdiction of law. Wouldn't you have had Judge Porter? Yes. If I had been found guilty. Pooch. But when I was found not guilty, case dismissed, Judge Porter had an obligation to remove the protection order because I did not violate the restraint provisions. I was found not guilty, and you did not have any actual Superior Court case docketed summary as to justify the court record. Now, I have informed you, yes, that you cannot issue a protection order without the court finding based upon the court record that no longer existed as soon as I was found not guilty. There was no court record. There was no arrest.